Several legends and stories have been woven around the statue of the Sphinx located in the pyramids area in Giza, west of the Egyptian capital, Cairo. Over its history spanning nearly 4,000 years, the latest images and videos circulated showing the statue, with its eyes closed, unusual for thousands of years, which caused an uproar on social networking sites in Egypt. Who is Abu-Hal? Hoa-Amakit or Horus the Falcon is the name by which the Sphinx was known among the ancient Egyptians. It is a statue carved from stone located near the Great Pyramid, the last remaining of the 7 wonders of the world, and embodies a mythical creature with a human head and a lion's body, in reference to the power and authority of the pharaohs in that period. Archaeological studies suggest that the famous statue was covered with a layer of colored plaster, indicating that the original colors are still visible next to one of its ears. As for the history of its carving, it goes back, according to historical evidence, to the reign of King Khafre, the owner of the second largest of the 3 pyramids, between 2532 and 2525 BC. He was the 3rd or 4th pharaoh of the 4th dynasty in the Old Kingdom, and the son of Khufu, the owner of the Great Pyramid. The Sphinx is one of the largest and most prominent statues in the world, and its length is up to 73.5 meters, and its width is 19.3 meters, while the length of the front legs is about 15 meters, and the height of the Sphinx from the surface of the earth to the top of its head is approximately 20 meters. Thutmose and the Dream Palette. Many stories and legends were associated with the famous statue. According to the book The Sphinx: His History in the Light of Modern Discoveries by the Egyptian archaeologist Salim Hassan, a dream during sleep between the feet of the statue of the Sphinx was a reason for King Thutmose IV to take over the reins of power. Although he was not, he has the legitimate right to power. Thutmose IV is the 8th king of the 18th dynasty who ruled from 1401 to 1391 BC, about 1,000 years after the date of the construction of the Sphinx. The book mentions that King Thutmose IV's visit to the pyramids area, for his strong fondness for horse riding, was the secret behind the discovery of the rest of the Sphinx. During the trip, Thutmose IV went to the head of the Great Sphinx to get some rest, and then the head of the statue was the only visible part of it. Then Thutmose IV announced that the Sphinx came to him in a dream asking him to remove the sand from the rest of his body, and promised him that he would become king of Egypt if this order was implemented, to take over the reins of government. In order to document his story, which archaeologists called the dream story, Thutmose IV wrote it down on a plaque that read, "I went out hunting in the Pyramids Plateau, and it was a very hot day, and I went to the Sphinx to take cover in its shade from the sun." This painting, installed between the feet of the statue, was found in 1817 in poor condition, as it was eroded by rain in the area of the pyramids. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to get you all new. Peace.